Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes got steamrolled in their bowl game against BYU. I don't care about non-playoff bowl games. They don't matter to the players. Obviously, Colorado's filled with NFL prospects, none bigger than Deion's son, Shedeur, and Travis, who are expected to be top 3 picks. Here's where it gets really interesting. People were too worried about the Buffaloes losing a freaking random bowl game to BYU. Like, what was the name of that bowl game? Y'all don't even care. What the real story to come out of last week for Colorado was an interview that Deion did with Rich Eisen. In his interview, Deion admitted that when the draft come around next April, and obviously, again, he's going to have 2 of the top prospects in Travis and Shedeur. Deion said there's no way not only he doesn't show up for the draft physically at the location that the NFL draft will be at this year. He said Shedeur nor Travis will be there either. He told Rich, we want to celebrate with our people, with our folks, and with our wonderful student body. That was the biggest thing to come out of Colorado last week. You want to know why? This dude Deion's about to change stuff again. Listen, cool people change stuff, not losers. Like, I see all these guys trying to be coaches at the HBCU level, former athletes, and that's fine. I think that's good, and I think some players are going to have better college experiences because of all these celebrities going to HBCU culture and lower D1 level, right? That's cool, whatever. Like, that's cool. But I need people to realize you're not Deion. He's a one-of-one personality. He's cooler than the world. He's cooler than most people. Like, being cool matters. I don't know why people act like the people who look better, the people who have certain vibes about them, the people who got that aura around them. Oftentimes in life, those people win. That don't mean life is fair, but that's what happens a lot of times. Deion has a cool aura about him, and that's a lot of the reason why he wins. When I heard that statement, that Travis nor Shedeur, and obviously that means Shiloh as well, who will probably be a day 2 pick. When I heard that they will not be at the draft, I said, oh, you about to change some stuff. Roger Goodell, the NFL's commissioner, no way on God's green earth does he want his number 1 and potential number 2 picks to not be physically there shaking his hand at the start of the NFL draft. Now, we've seen guys stay with their families before, but Deion's got a special type of power because he potentially's got the top 2 picks. Essentially, I know Travis has his own family, but I mean, Travis is Deion's son, for lack of better, right? Like, he's got these guys that are going to do what dad is telling them to do, even if that means don't go to the NFL draft, which is a lot of kids' dreams. But in this era of social media, that moment means a lot less. You can't tell Shedeur to care about shaking Roger Goodell's hand. He's already shook Roger Goodell's hand. His dad is Deion. Like, it don't matter. That don't matter to him. That don't matter to him to put a team's hat on. He buys jewelry during practices. He's been rich and famous for a very long time. This is interesting because you would think Roger and the NFL, they're going to have to hit Deion by the phone and say, yo, bruh. Oh, prime time. Oh, coach. What can we do to get you boys to come to the NFL draft? We want them here. We want to run cameras around them all week of the NFL draft. We know Shedeur is going to be incredibly fashionable. Travis obviously has a lot of things going around. Media attention will be a circus around him. We want them boys there. What can we do to make that happen? And I don't know if they come to an agreement because I rock with what Primetime's doing from a Colorado recruiting level because these are essentially his kids. He can make that thing a spectacle at Colorado, and they could pack out probably pack out an arena on draft night of people that are there celebrating that moment with Shedeur and Travis and Shiloh even on the next day or whatever the case may be. I see this thing picking up some steam next week. I don't care about no freaking bowl game, no freaking BYU loss. I mean, Deion and Deion ain't won big games at Jackson State nor Colorado. He doesn't win a lot of end of the season games. That's just it. The last game of the season, Primetime has notoriously lost them bad boys since he's been a coach. I don't care about that. Who cares? The big story is this dude is saying, yo, we ain't coming to that NFL draft. And then he said, I haven't talked to anybody about negotiating something for my sons either. Those are the big headlines that come out of last week in Colorado.